Hi guys, this is Megan with You Go to Be Kidding, and we are just in this swing of false spring and the start of the busy season. So we are messing with planting some seeds and in the garden, and we're down here with the goats and just checking on everybody and making sure that everything gets settled up. But we just have a couple of random things for you this week, just checking in with everybody. Nothing crazy or new yet, no babies yet. And we'll see when they actually show up. So it seems like we might still have quite a bit of time, but sometimes you just never know. I'm down here with the kids. They're doing their morning chores and they've gotten everybody hay. So Cedar here is who I think is supposed to be due first. She's looking nice and round and her udder is getting bigger. Let's see if I can show it off a little bit. It's a little bigger. There you go. That's a good shot, but definitely not huge. It's definitely not popped and ready to go. Tansy herself is looking quite large, but she shouldn't be due until March. So Cedar is really the one I'm on watch for. Wisty is looking big, but probably just singles in Wisty. She's not huge. Ivy is not looking very big either, but honestly, she's had four. She's had triplets and quads before, and either doubles, twins, or triplets would be great. The more babies actually makes life a lot harder. River's down here with us. She's a good girl. Cedar has always messed with her, but River doesn't seem to care at all. And they're good. Hello, goaties. I also was down here filling up minerals. They are still doing great on those. Everybody looks good. So really no news is good news. And we're just waiting on Cedar. Let's see if she'll let me feel her ligaments. Hey, don't run away. I am setting up the baby monitor so I can hear from the house. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're still there. I mean, her ligaments are still nice and firm. So we've got some time. Huh, girl? We're back out in the garden again this week. We are trying to set stuff up and get stuff ready. It is still really warm here in Middle Tennessee. Again, gonna try to get stuff set up. Now we put on these silage tarps a few weeks ago, and I did a video for that. It's pretty windy. I hope the sound is okay. But I'm gonna try to get a cattle panel up on this mountain and try to get my sugar snap peas in the ground. It is plenty early enough or late enough, however you want to think about it, to plant sugar snap peas here in Middle Tennessee, and so I'm going to work on that today. One of the main reasons I used these silage tarps this year was to try to get a handle on the Bermuda grass. Now, unfortunately, it just hasn't been long enough. It's only been, I think, 4 weeks. I'll have to check back on my videos. And that's not nearly long enough, but it is time to do some spring planting. So as you can see, there's Bermuda grass all throughout this. We tried to rake up this mound, but I'm gonna have to spend some significant time trying to pull out some of the Bermuda grass roots. It is so hard to deal with here in Tennessee, and I'm gonna see if I can keep up some of these silage tarps throughout the growing season to help, and I'm gonna try to get cardboard down in the walkways and see if that can help too. we did it. We planted our whole row of sugar snap peas. We planted seeds from 2024 that we saved on the front side and seeds that we saved from 2023 on the back side. So it'll be interesting to see how well those germinate and how they do. And if some don't come up, we'll just come back and add more seeds throughout the season. But I'm excited. Sugar snap peas are probably one of our favorite things. What do you like them the best? Yeah.
I mean, they're good.
They're good, yeah. All right. Sunday, I came out here and got the peas all set up and planted. Ellie helped me plant them out. It is Thursday today. Still no signs of little seedlings, which is totally normal, but it's fun to check. It's been raining all week, so it really was a perfect time to get them in the ground. I haven't even had to water them. God took care of that for me. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we've got. We have the seedlings in the house, and some of those are starting to pop up. So I'll show you the little plant babies. So these are my little seedlings in the house, and I planted 2 rows of these are golden cabbages and 2 rows of Napa cabbages. Now, the one major downfall of using mulch is that the weed seeds are crazy, but you get to know what the right seedling looks like. These lovely cabbages here, and I know that I can come pull all these little ones out. And in a couple weeks, I think I will re-sow. I don't believe it's even been a week. I'll have to check. And then I will come back in probably at the 2-week mark and sow these other ones. And then on the bottom here, this is chamomile, which is coming out. And I know that there are some calendula coming up in the back, some of those taller ones. Leeks, I think that this, a very straight one, and maybe this one that's trying to unfold are leeks. The other ones I'm pretty sure are weeds. And ooh, I think this one here is a leek as well, but there's some stuff in the way. So anyway, it is somewhat of a disadvantage to use the mulch if you don't know what the baby plants look like, but I don't mind letting them go, and I can always pull them out as they get bigger, so it's no big deal. I also probably need to clean out some of my raised beds. I might go over there and show you some of that. These are my 2 front garden beds. I just had this one operational last year, and you can see how much it's sunk. I filled the entire bed with material, and it has sunk way down, which is okay. The material's breaking down. It's fine. I also had mixed luck growing things in here. It was very carbon heavy, but St. John's wort is the big patch right there. It's doing well, and I even have some thyme going here, and then this is a little patch of oregano. So I do have stuff going, some herbs here, and you can see the remains of some tomato plants. So I'm gonna clean this up today and probably try to trim back some of that St. John's wort. I don't want it to get too crazy in this bed. And then we'll see about filling it up. Now, the second bed over here, these are some racks we got with our greenhouse that we'll be able to like dry and cure produce on, but I set them here to try to keep the cats out of here a little bit anyway. And I put some strawberries in here. They're doing great. I am excited to get some strawberries out of these. So we'll see how this goes. And I'll probably leave this for now, but I will come and plant other things. Again, this one has also sunk. I definitely would have filled it all the way up to the brim. So these do need to get refilled, but I don't really have much material on hand. Our wood chip pile, which is down by our chickens, pretty much is non-existent, and the chickens are in the way at the moment anyway. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and yeah, we'll see what's in here. Cat. The cats poop in the bed constantly. You saw me pull out a bunch of boards and things. It's an attempt to get the cats not to mess with it, but I don't have anything freshly planted. I will probably try to use those grates to keep the cats out of here. Although I'm pretty sure they can get under them. Anyway, I'm gonna work on trying to get some. I'm going to try to get some of the St. John's wort up just a little bit smaller here so it doesn't take over the whole thing. Such a bummer. We didn't build these frames, but I built these boxes, and I just built them with the wood I had. I had long lengths and cut them in half for the edges, and they're so close to being a perfect match. It would be so convenient to have these to block the cats out. The cats are useful, they get the mice, but they definitely dig and poop in my beds, and that is no fun at all. So, and the two sideways, I have 4, so I could have put them sideways, but you can see here there's still a gap. The cats can totally get in there. I'm not sure they are. I don't see any evidence of them being in there, but I know they can. So I'm not sure it makes any difference, but hopefully when I go to plant some of my, crops in here, it'll at least help keep them out a little bit. Give the plants a chance. But anyway, that's my garden work for today. It's kind of cold out here today, but this is good. I love playing in the dirt. The dirt in here looks awesome. And yes, it should be higher, but probably not in the cards for this season. We'll make sure we get a bunch of wood chips here so I can add to them next season. But they're good. So this is what we've got. Otherwise, we're just kind of waiting in this holding pattern for stuff to kind of burst back to life. But it's kind of fun. I'm trying to take in the last of this season of rest, and we've got some house projects going on too. We have some flooring we have to get in and things. So we're just trying to, roll with the punches and get the stuff done that we need to. But there's always something up. I hope that you are enjoying the season, whatever that may bring, that you are excited for new life, and that you're ready for yet another year. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.